Orlamar back with another round of Grand Arena. Let's head in against Alvenium, Darth Revan arena team. Not a strong fleet. You look at his wins offensively, 526 wins and only 32 defenses. So he doesn't have a GG account, so I wasn't able to scout him in any way. But I pretty much knew he was going to take everything he had for offense. A lot of gear 12. Shouldn't be too difficult with his speeds, because I checked his speeds. His fastest is Darth Revan, and he is at 235 speed, so that's kind of I want to say slow. And the speeds go down from there too, so I'm not worried about that. Hop in, he's already attacked. He took 2 battles against my Jedi, couldn't get through it, and then one-shot my Akbar team and 2-shot my Geos. Geos, super weak Geos. Then 2-shot my Darth Revan with Malik and Bastila team, and then took 2 battles against my Phoenix team. And then he one-shot all my weak teams in the back. And never got to my fleet, which was my Chimera with Houndstooth and Galactic Republic. So he's got kind of a weird hodgepodge of teams here. He's got a Cad Bane team, a Tarkin team, and a Mace team up front. Nothing I really see very often. A Grievous team, but he's only gear 12, and a First Order team. I'm not even going to bother checking any of the mods on anybody, just because I know with the speeds, with the top speeds, pretty much every unit that I'll be facing will be faster than, or that I'll be using against him will be faster than his team. So we'll just take in Bastila against this Grievous team. Just the best way to maximize banners. Got B2 out of the way first, so he can't dispel our buffs. Then we may as well just take down R2, and Grievous at gear 12 just is nothing at all like he is at high relic levels. So 54 banners, fairly easy win there. And I expect a lot of easy wins here. Maybe even try some things, just because he already attacked, and I know all I have to do is clear and I'll be fine. So let's see, we'll go in against this Kylo First Order team. Just try my bounty hunters. I could take something stronger, but it's a front wall team, and I wanted to see if this works. And Crew doesn't have his lead Zeta, so I felt a little more comfortable with that. But then I realized once I got into this match that Kylo Ren Unmasked is a lot stronger 3v3, because he can stun a higher percentage of your team with those 2-turn stuns. Like, Bosk is stuck here, and I've got no way to dispel it. And then now Django's stuck too, so pretty tough. I decided I've got to start ability blocking and stunning Kylo Ren Unmasked to make sure that he can't get those 2-turn stuns off on me. And then I'm just trying to get down Phasma first, and that way I can get my contract triggered and just get somebody out of there at least. So got Phasma down, trying for some more stuns, but they keep stunning Django, which is annoying because I want him to be there to do some damage for me. Looks like we got damage immunity on Crew, so we're able to get him out of there. Or not damage immunity, healing immunity. So now we just got to work on Kylo and hopefully recover some protection. And those counterattacks, oh, that hurts. And of course he takes out Boba. So instead of recovering protection, we actually lose a character. 51 banners, not great, but we got through it. Back is actually probably stronger than I expected from his defensive numbers, but still nothing to worry about here. The hardest one is probably this Nihilist team, so I may as well take my Padme in. I decided I wanted to try Anakin to solo one of these other teams. Not sure which one yet, but thought we'll just do this Padme team with Ahsoka instead of Anakin. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. Trying to keep protection up on all my characters just to make sure they don't start to get into my actual protection and start taking banners away from me. So I'm getting retribution up and building up those stacks of courage, and we do get 54 banners. Kind of overkill, but if you got the team, may as well go with it. Now, it's hard to tell which the next toughest team. Maybe that Night Sister team is the next. Maybe the Newt team. I mean, a lot of people underestimate Newt, so I don't like to do that. But then, yeah, just kind of looking for which teams I can solo. I've got Nest, and now I've got my Anakin available. So I figure I can probably solo 2 teams. So we'll try this Newt team with Anakin. Just want to see if it works. They're fairly low gear, so hoping an AoE takes out the other 2. It only took out 1. I didn't really realize that the other one was Sunfax, so that kind of hurts. And I didn't dispel the extortion because I've only got 1 character, so if I did that every time, I wouldn't get very far. And then there's a key dodge there from Sunfax, so that kind of screws me over a bit. And I did an AoE there. I was hoping it would kill Newt and Sunfac, but didn't happen. So we got taken out like a chump. So yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, but that's all right. We'll just move on with other teams. This Night Sister team will take in CLS. Again, it's going to be overkill. I wouldn't be surprised if these Night Sisters don't get more than 1 turn each. Oh, Daka got 2. They do have turn meter regeneration. So yeah, pretty easy matchup for CLS. 54 banners. And really banners and losing a battle there doesn't hurt me too much. I've already not cleared a zone earlier in this GAC, so I'm assuming I'm not going to get a top 10 finish or anything like that, but it's still nice to just maximize banners whenever I can. So this Akbar team with wigs, just overkill again with this B1 and Newt team. One of my favorite teams to play with now. I've been trying to use my Newt team against stronger teams when I can, but there weren't any really strong teams here that were worthy of using that. So let's see, trying to figure out what's next. We've just got the Newt left on the bottom, so let's just clear a couple of these. Maybe the Tarkin team is next toughest. I don't even know what his lead does. Quite frankly, I don't really care that much. I've got plenty of teams to take care of these. I need to get my kills in with Vader, so we'll go in with this team. I like Thrawn here for the protection regeneration, and then also gets Vader more turns when I want him to take turns. So we'll fracture Tarkin. He's actually tankier than I expected, but I guess he gains defense equal to his potency percentage or something. And of course, a TIE fighter pilot had to go and attack Thrawn when Tarkin was fractured, so he counterattacked and took him out. And I don't get that kill with Vader, even though I was trying to protect it for Vader to steal at the end. So hopefully we can get 2 kills, because that's the pace we need to keep for getting the feat done. Otherwise we'll have to make it up somewhere else. Tarkin's pretty low health, so we'll take him. Oh, and that hit didn't take him out, unfortunately. And let's try it again. And still no. Man, this is a tanky Tarkin. And not like my Vader's good or anything, but it's just, oh, probably should have passed turn meter to Vader there. And tried to limit my damage and get Vader another turn, but couldn't do it. So 54 banners still, only 1 kill with my Vader though. It's going against this Mace Windu team. I think I can probably Nest solo this team. I don't see why not. They do have gear levels on me, and I don't know, maybe they hit that harder than I'm anticipating, but I don't see much damage coming from any of them that they should be able to take out my nest, and they don't have any dazes or anything like that to worry about. Juhani's got a stun, but I'm not worried about her with her potency levels. So basically I'm just trying to get Mace out because I feel like he probably does more damage than the other two. We knocked him out, and then may as well go for Juhani, and they're actually getting my nest's health down pretty far. And we're in the yellow and eventually the red, and we're not healing back up enough with each hit. So there we got an AoE to be able to heal a little bit more. And I don't know if I just underestimated this, but we almost died there. And even Juhani there, she's hitting pretty hard. So still got 55 banners, but that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Good to know though for the future. Got my Old Republic team left. I thought this could probably maximize banners here, just with the regeneration of protection from the Karth lead and the dots that we put on them. Let's get rid of Canderous right away since he does pretty big damage as AoEs. And then I decided to get rid of Cad Bane. I probably should have gone for IG-88 because I believe he has healing immunity, which yeah, he just did that to mission. And that could really cost me some banners. So 52 banners, not what I was expecting. Not excited about it, but whatever. This last team, it's just Newt left. I've got to kill him twice. Unfortunately, I know in the Newt battle before, I realized I screwed up and went for Sunfac at a time where I should have been going for Newt and just taking him out. Then I could have just taken one character in here, one shot, and called it good. And actually I probably just would have won that battle because Sunfac wouldn't have been able to take out Anakin, because Anakin heals up pretty well on his hits, and the only reason Newt was able to get through him was because of the percent health damage. So Newt does get a turn, unfortunately, and takes some protection off Dooku, but we'll still get 34 banners. Not the perfect 35 that I wanted again. He's got a mace fleet, so we'll go in with my Falcon. It's a pretty weak mace fleet, so we'll just go in fairly big. I mean, it's not terribly weak. It's got a high GP. We'll just take in all my ships. And then I was distracted by my kids and checked to see if I was recording, and it quit me out of the game. So the game crashed, restarted, came back and had a battle and wasted my fleet. So then I have to go with my third fleet because my second fleet's on defense, and this team's not very good. Like, I don't use this team ever. Plus I've got Mace's capital ship for it. Maybe I should have gone with Tarkin's, I don't know. But this is going to be a tough battle. I don't know how to play it. I don't know what my starting lineup was supposed to be. You can see my one hope was my Vulture droid, and he's dead already. He's a 7-star character that's already gone. Don't know what to do with Mace's fleet. Was hoping that would cleanse my Hyena bomber. It doesn't do that, unfortunately, so we had to put a taunt up on Sunfac and trying to get Ahsoka out if I can, but Hyena bomber doesn't hit hard at all. Let's bring in Spy, see if we can target Sunfac or Ahsoka. Couldn't quite target her because it went to the other one. I don't even know who that was, whoever that was out of there, but I wasn't concerned about that character. I was more concerned about Ahsoka, so I want to get Ahsoka out as soon as possible before she does big hits and dispels all my stuff. Maybe should have taken in Plo Koon there. I just wanted to get through this. Clone Sergeant's a lot harder to get through than he seems like he should be. And then they bring in Sunfac, of course, get some stuns off on me, and it's not looking terrible, but it could be better. And they're about to take out Sunfac, so let's get a stun off. They took him out, and Sunfac, of course, still taunts. Maybe I should have done the ultimate here and gotten protection and retribution up. Instead, I brought in Xanadu Blood and thought I could do an AoE, maybe take somebody out, but then they get their ultimate up, and now we're kind of in trouble. They've got Retribution. It's just a long, drawn-out battle, and they take that guy out. That was my spy, I believe. And we finally get our ultimate up. We don't have it maxed out, so I don't use Mace's fleet. I did upgrade some of Mace's ship abilities just to get him above the 40,000 marks, because I'm eventually going to be getting General Skywalker, and I believe I'll be able to get that before I have a 7-star negotiator, hopefully. So I'm gonna have to do it eventually, so I thought I may as well do it now. Really, they're picking apart my fleet one by one, hoping to get at least one more character out, or I don't really have any like a good backup fleet right now, so wanting to keep that taunt up and protect my soldier. Unfortunately, they've got a taunt on their soldier and all this bonus protection. Theirs lasts a lot longer than mine because I don't have that ability maxed out, and we're about to die. So we might not get through this fleet this round, but we'll try. We did get through a couple of their key characters, and a couple others are low on health and protection, so we can try our other our last chance fleet with Tarkin capital ship, and then the rest of my leveled up ships. Some of them aren't even leveled up, so. And they one-shot my IG-2000 right away, so that sucks. Let's try to get rid of Ahsoka. Okay, I got rid of her. Let's do a big hit on Spy before he can start taking us out, but then I realized he's going to stealth himself. Let's bring in Clone Sergeant to try to get a taunt and take the pressure off the other two. This might go okay. Guaranteed crit there. And we've got Retribution. He hits like a wet noodle. Maybe I should level him up, but just for this, no. That doesn't make sense. But once I get my negotiator, it might make some more sense to have him at a higher gear level, but we'll see. They took him out. They took out my counselor. I'm really hoping that I can get to my ultimate ability and just somehow take them out with that. If I can whittle down this field a little bit more. And it's not looking good. One turn away. And I think my ultimate ability would have done it. But they end up taking me out. And I can't get a full clear because of a stupid distraction. But we will get a win.